Choco baby.
Oh my god. What was it? Oh, okay. I have a guilty. It's a really fucked up anime. It is definitely a guilty pleasure. I wouldn't say it's the worst. It can kind of come off that way, though. I could see it being that way.
You love to hate it.
I'd love to hate it. Yeah, it's definitely like a guilty pleasure anime. It's extremely mature. It's
Euphoria?
No. It's called Scum's Wish.
Have I?
And it is, yeah. It actually got an English dub.
Oh, God.
And I own it on Blu-ray. And I'll talk about it for a second. So it's basically this girl and this boy. They love, like, so they're dating, basically. They're kind of like dating. But the catcher is, like, here's the catch, is they don't technically, they are dating / doing the nasty to fill the void because their heart belongs to 2 other people that are way fucking older than them. Like, trying to like not like trying not to like kill myself because I'm like now that I'm talking about it, I'm like, man, this got really fucking dark / mature. So the girl likes her older brother.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think I've heard of this.
Yeah. And I don't know, I think they're actually blood related, because holy fuck, they look alike. But he is a teacher, and she's like the student in his class, and she just fucking loves him. And then the boy that she's dating has his heart set on another teacher. And the funny, weird fucking twist. Do you want me to like kind of? Is it okay if I just say it?
Sure.
Is basically the fucking awkward 4-way. Okay. Stick with me. The 2 teachers are actually like kind of together / kind of not.
Oh god.
Because so the guy, the brother, I'm going to call him older brother / teacher. I don't know. Older brother senpai. There we go. Older brother senpai loves older female / she's a prostitute on the sidelines.
Oh my gosh.
So, she is a teacher that doesn't get enough, like she doesn't get paid enough, I think, or something, and she basically goes and like pleasures other people, and she did it once with the boy. So the boy has his heart set on her because it was his first time.
Oh.
And he was like, oh my god, I love you. And she was like, that's cool. Smokes a cigarette, basically. And so he's been like, you know, eyeing her. But the fact that they can't obviously love each other because they're very young, like they're in high school, but like they're extremely like, it's like, I don't know, illegal or inappropriate or whatever. Inappropriate, let's say. And so what they do to fill in the void is the 2 main characters that are basically date each other and like do the nasty and like pleasure themselves together and then like pretend to fill the void. So like there was one scene where it was basically like, just say his name and I'll just be whatever you want me to be, basically. And it was like, it was fucking mature. It was extremely awkward. But the weird thing is like it gets very progressive to the point where like they're figuring out themselves to the point where they're like, oh my god, like maybe I do like the, you know, the guy that I'm pretending to date. Like I don't know where my feelings are, and he's kind of like the same, and like it's like this weird fucking 4-way of awkwardness because everybody starts to fucking put 2 and 2 together because, you know, it's not fucking rocket science, it's very simplistic math, and it just gets more awkward. And then I don't even know if it ends on a good note. I just know that it finally fucking ends. I just know that it finally ends. And maybe it's my deepest pleasure and my deepest guilty, honest to God fucking truth. I think they find happiness.
You know what?
I think they
Scum's wish season 2 when?
See, that's the thing, is I kind of wanted a season 2, and I don't think they're gonna do it.
You know what?
It was
Okay.
it's so mature, and it's like in the back of my shelf. Like, I watched it once, I was satisfied. You know, it's in the back of my mind all the time.
Oh
But
my
it's not a show that like I'm like, it's my favorite. I'll go watch it all the time. It's a guilty pleasure. Like, there are days where I'm just like, all right.
Oh
this
yeah,
is
that's on my top 5.
That's
I'm gonna put that on
let's
my
just
front
fucking-
room
let's just-
shelf.
That was a wild ride.
Was that a roller coaster ride?
It
God
reminds
dang,
me of,
Liz.
okay, I have not seen this show, but hang on, let me find the let me read off the synopsis for this, because I remember
clack,
I-
clack.
click clack clack. I remember
Click, clack.
I remember reading the synopsis for this and being like, yo, what the fuck? Have you heard of Conception?
Oh god.
Is that the based off the video game
I don't
where he
I
like
don't-
makes god babies? I think so.
Yeah. On his high school graduation day, Itsuki's cousin, Mahiru, tells him that she's pregnant. Just then, a gate of light emerges and transports the two into the world of Granvania. In this land, impurities have been causing a disturbance to the stars, ultimately plunging Granvania into chaos and disorder. And Itsuki, now revealed to be the one who is fated to meet with the Star Maidens, is seen as Granvania's last hope, and was thus given the task to produce star children to combat the impurities.
God.
What does this
okay,
have to
can
do
I tell
with
you
the
a funny
cousin
story?
that's pregnant?
I own this video game.
Oh my
It
God.
actually released in North America. Like, it was at GameStop.
Oh my god.
I own it. It's on Steam. Highly recommend if you really want to fucking like have a wild ride.
Why
Yes,
is there like
His
a
basic
raccoon?
mission is to fucking impregnate women and to build like these star baby child and like fucking fight off like whatever the fuck is going on. It's great.
Why is there like a little raccoon character? I don't.
The anime
why
is extreme. I think the anime is a little bit slightly different than the game because I don't really remember much of the game because it was such a fucking confusing game.
Why did
God
the
damn,
animation
I'm so
license-
proud of you. Holy fuck. I didn't think anybody knew about that.
I have not
Oh,
seen it.
God.
I just remember someone else talking about it, and then we were scrolling through Crunchyroll one day, and we're like, "Oh, what's this?" And I'm like, "Oh, I've heard of that. It's shit."
Oh my god. It's such a it's a really bad game too. Like it's the worst.
A bad game made into a worse anime. Speaking of, I have my guilty pleasure.
Ooh!
And I have a
Go.
video I'm working on for this. I just still haven't gotten around to finishing it.
Go.
Okay, Choco, you probably have heard of this. I don't know if you've heard of this, Lennon. Angels of Death.
Wait, hold on. I think I might have. I gotta look this up. Anime
So,
Angels of Death.
I distinctly remember.
Yes! I love this! I'm getting this on Blu-ray. It's coming Friday. I have the mangas. I
Like,
have
that's
the mangas. It's one of my favorites.
I have the
It's
manga
a-
as
it's a
well. It's
video
my
game.
fucking profile picture is one of the
It's a
stills.
video game. It's
Yeah.
Zach is the best boy.
He
Zach's
is.
best boy.
Zach is best boy. So, okay. So, when that game, like, not long after that game came out, or no, it was a bit after it came out, but I found that game on Steam while randomly one day. And I'm like,
Yup,
oh,
I
this
have
is,
that.
yeah, it's like, this is the perfect, like, game that I like to play these types of games. I like Mad Father, I like Eve, I like Misao. This is right up my alley. The story looked interesting enough. I want to play this. And so, got my buddy Shion. We sat down, we streamed each chapter, like, we streamed 4 weeks in a row, each chapter a different week, and lost our fucking shit at how much we were having fun with it. I forgot just how bad the story got by chapter 3. But apart from that, we really enjoyed it. But it was like 3 was just like, what the fuck is even going on anymore? And by chapter 4, we're like, what the fuck? And then we heard it was going to get an anime adaptation, and we were both like, hell yeah. Let's watch this together, let's abridge this, let's do something with this. And we got like 4 episodes in before we just got busy and couldn't keep doing it. So, I went, a couple months ago, I went and binged the rest of it on my own. And I remember, like, I had the exact same emotional, like, storyline as I'm watching the story again, because I forgot just how bad it got. It's like, I'm like, okay, cool, this is great, I remember this, I remember blah, 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 or I remember Kathy being an annoying bitch. I remember Zach
Yup.
being cool as fuck. I remember Rachel being interesting and confusing. And then what the fuck? Like, I just hit the point where we meet Gray, and it all went downhill from there. And it was like, it was so much worse than the game even. But I forgot because I repressed most of it.
Sounds about right.
I was like, oh my gosh. So I've just got like a fucking 7-page script of me talking about how bad the series is. But at the same time, how much I love it. But I don't think I'd watch it again.
I'm getting that Friday. I'm so excited. Because I have the manga. And I think I'm caught up with the manga. I think I'm missing like one volume. But
I'm
holy
missing, like, 1 or
fuck.
2.
I'm so excited. And it's probably gonna be like super disappointing because like I think the manga's still going. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like it's a lot longer than the anime because the anime is only like 12 episodes, I think.
The anime is like 16 episodes.
Is it 16? Oh, bravo.
Because
Bravo.
I think like 3 episodes were internet only. They didn't actually air.
What the fuck?
Yeah. But yeah, I was just like really fucking confused by the end of it. Like, especially with how slow the rest of the series was. Like, that first episode was so strong, but they moved way too fast. And it was like, man, you're like skipping all of my favorite parts of this. And then it was like dragged so fucking slow for the rest of it. Because they wanted the first episode to end with her going, please kill me. They should have just done a ReZero and had it be like a 2-part first episode. But no.
But no.
No, they needed a lot more time. Like, I got to the point where I was like on the last episode and I'm like, we are so close to the end. Why is there another episode? There should not be another episode's worth of footage. How slow are you dragging this out? Okay. Going back to a little bit earlier, did you know there was a Conception 2?
Yes,
This
I have a
second
game. Yep, there's a second game called Conception 2.
Children of the Seven Star. I hate
Yep,
this.
Children of yep. It's fucking great, okay?
And
Don't even
it
give
was
me
a mistake.
It was on the PlayStation Vita. I have it on the PlayStation Vita. I think I have the limited edition box set, which I have not yet opened.
Oh my God.
And
There are 7
is
character
fucking great.
endings and a harem ending. Fucking.
Dude, I want to hear him.
I don't know what ending it takes. That's the thing.
But speaking of like guilty pleasure anime, this summer actually I was a group of friends got together and forced me to watch Keijo.
Oh no!
What is that?
Oh, you haven't heard of Keijo?
Elaborate. I would love it.
So you've heard of rugby, and you've heard of swimming. I don't know what
Okay.
rugby has to do with this, but basically, girls in swimsuits try to wrestle each other off of a platform into the water by using only their butts and their boobs.
What the fuck?
It's actually kind of a work of art.
Like, I only know it as the butt wrestling anime. That came out in, like,
I
what,
might have seen a
2015?
picture or a video, but it was never like in my mind. You know, like
You just, like, repressed it anytime
it's
you heard about
suppressed.
it.
Yeah, Chaco's bringing it out right now.
I mean, if nothing else, the characters are actually pretty likable.
I mean, you kind of have to have it if you're gonna have a plot that dumb.
I mean, conception exists.
Yeah, I guess. I feel like I want to go watch that now just so I can suffer. But I feel like it's not even gonna have the joy that Diabolic Lovers brought me in the form of cute guys.
I guess another guilty pleasure of mine would be Happy Sugar Life.
Oh, I remember I wanted to watch that. I just haven't gotten around to it. Isn't it good?
I personally really liked it. But
Why?
I was talking about it with another friend, like just yesterday, I think. So I was listening off like basically anything in this show that would make someone want to like not watch it. Like, you know, among the things are like, you know, murder, rape, taking Actually, wait, I have a list here. What am I doing? Okay, abuse, rape, murder, suicide, manipulation, self-harm, neglectful parenting, and prostitution. And that is what I thought of in the top of my head.
Oh.
But, like, you see, on the other hand, there's cute girls, and I really like the theme. Not the themes. The themes are pretty awful. But, like, I don't know, it was pretty, and it had nice music.
It's like, yes, everyone got raped and died, but it was really pretty.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about the show.
Jeez. It's terrible.
Yeah. Like, it's not a... It is a bad show, but it's not a bad show.
That makes no sense, but okay.
Like, in terms of storytelling, it does a good job of storytelling. It's just that everything it talks about is pretty bad.
It's like the first episode
Okay,
of
that
Goblin
makes,
Slayer.
okay, that makes sense now.
I don't know, I like Happy Sugar Life, but I don't think I should.
What?
I feel like it's probably not great that I really enjoyed it as much as I did.
Thanks for watching, and thank you to my patrons, Schwarzlock, T-Tap, Harry Drake, Is This Name Taken Already, and all of my other patrons.